all. So I'm here to share my experience on holistic science. Akshay Patel on holistic science. Am I audible? No. How about now? Is it audible now? Still? Okay, good afternoon again. Sharing my experience on holistic inner science before I go on to the slides here. My experience is based on exploring my inner self. I started exploring my inner self of where the thoughts are coming from, why my mind does go into different situations where I am sitting here. Even sitting here, I am able to see my house. Why my mind is showing me many options and why I'm getting confused every time. So that's where my inner self-exploration started, and that's where the holistic inner science application came in. So basically my inner self, I saw it this way, was made of mind, intellect, reflective consciousness and ego. Understanding this was important. That's what I understood to understand my belief of things. Will be going each and every thing in detail. So basically it started from mind, intellect, reflective consciousness and ego. I wanted to know what's going on inside. As we explore the science outside, the same way I thought the science should be inside. So it started with mind. Came to know that mind is something that was emitting thoughts. I could see the mind physically emitting thoughts, as if emitting thought of something that I needed, some of my likings, an image here showing thoughts that a person has in his mind. And it's known that mind is full of global, it's full of kucharadas, that's what it says. Next thing was intellect. This basically showed me a profit and loss every time. Every time any thought came to my mind, intellect would directly go and show me a profit and loss. As if like I want to drive somewhere, it will show me profit. Okay, can I drive or can I take a public transportation? So always a profit and loss situation showing by intellect. That's what I understood. And then a role of reflective consciousness. As soon as a thought came in my mind, and I was getting pictures of that places or pictures of that thing. For an example, I had thoughts coming to my mind this morning that I'm going to speak here, and I constantly was getting an image in my mind that this is how I'll be speaking, this is how I'll be standing, this is how my hand motions would be. So reflective consciousness was something that I came to know in my inner self. And on the top of those three things, mind, reflective consciousness and intellect, was my ego. I am something. And without that, I was not able to do any activity. Until and unless I was in that activity, only then I was able to do any activity. That's what I realized in my inner self. So based on this realization, I understood that mind, intellect and reflective consciousness had a bigger role in my inner self. An example here, an example of being a family member. I am the eldermost son, so I have got responsibility. And my belief was that as I am being the eldermost, I have to do the things. And case in my recent past, we had a big marriage occasion. As being an Indian, marriage occasion is very big in our family, and my younger sister was getting married. So it's my responsibility to see that things get organized well. I was surprised to see that my younger sister was not as much in any confusion or any depression or any doubts as much I was. It was not my marriage, it was her marriage, but I had taken it as an elder person and I was owning the whole thing. So basically my belief was that I am the doer, I am responsible for everyone, but instead of that, what I learned from holistic science that I'll be talking about in the later slides is that I am just an instrument of getting these things done. The other belief was that I came out to know, it was in my office and work environment, that everyone, I was finding it as a doer. He is doer, he is doer, he is doer. I was finding that my assistants have done it wrong. My boss has guided me wrong. He has done wrong. He has done wrong. So that was my belief. Through holistic science, what I came to know was, who am I? First of all, that was the first thing that I get as a blast from the scientist, that who am I? And that helped me to understand the things that it happens naturally, which helped me to understand everyone's viewpoint, that as if it's not I am the doer, not they are the doer, it's all happening naturally. That's what the understanding of the holistic scientist helped me to understand everyone's viewpoint. So basically what I understood and what the scientist has made me understand is, for example, here, a person standing here would be able to see the center from his viewpoint. He will say it is red. From the right side, a person will say it is black because there is a shadow there. And let's say, imagine the color on at the back may be yellow, so the person from there is saying yellow. Only a person who is in the center can know all the different viewpoints. So that was my understanding on holistic science. Some of my takeoffs from holistic science, which is sincerity and morality, that has helped me throughout my career, professional career, that if we be sincere in dealing with others as if we deal with our own self, as it been said, that put yourself in others' shoes first. That helped me. Morality is to use only those things which are our own rights. We always like to use other people's things. And that's where morality and sincerity has helped me to do my professional career very well. That is it. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my experience on holistic science. Thank you.